out here at the block with the homies. Say, what's up, fool?
Hey, what's happening?
Tap in with us. Where the bitches at, though? Yes, sir. We trying to kick it.
No bitches, bro. I told you this.
Why not?
Bro, my girl got you on there. I told you that.
Wait, so why haven't you blocked her from...
I blocked her already on my phone, but I can't do that on your account, bro.
What?
She see everything you post.
Oh.
Remember the last time you was mentioning bitches?
Uh-huh.
I didn't get in the fade, bro. She blacked my eye.
Oh, the homegirl abusive.
Yeah, bro. Abusive. And
The homegirl domestic violence.
Yes, bro.
But
Bro.
then just leave her, fool. She's probably weird, fool.
I've been trying to,
She's a
bro.
weirdo, fool.
It's like I'm addicted to this shit. I don't know. I can't explain it to you, bro.
You're addicted to bitches punching you in the face?
It's easier said than done, bro. I don't know.
So women, non-binary folks, they're victims of domestic violence compared to men higher, in terms of physical stuff, in terms of spousal homicide, where like a guy takes the life of his, ex-girlfriend or wife or what have you. So that's a reality. It's established in the research. But we also know from research that for men, depending on the study, it's like 3 to 20% of men are victims of physical domestic violence. So the point being, it happens, and this is an example of kind of that, and then how the male stigma of being a victim of domestic violence is really hard to sort of get around. Where you see the friend kind of making fun of him, like you're addicted to getting punched in the face, for example. That's a good example of how men will kind of joke about it. What it's doing is it's this gender violence normalization, where it's normalized that women can be violent against men. The other way around is not okay. So it's the kind of that minimization of, your wife, your girlfriend, whatever, scratch you, give you a black eye, like, you better get your stuff together. That sort of sentiment, which is really bad, obviously. So like I'm seeing that in there as well. And then we have this really kind of clear example of how this trauma bonding or intermittent reinforcement attachment, abusive intermittent reinforcement attachment, where you have essentially people in the cycle of an abusive relationship, and then they have this sort of dependency sort of kind of put upon them by the other person. Like, you depend on me for these things. They fight a lot, then they're like, having sex all the time. They fight a lot, sort of in that cycle. And that dependency, through fear, is obviously, that's coercive control, where you are applying this pressure to somebody else to, again, kind of have that power over them or gain that, power over them. And then as a friend, if they're in an abusive situation, don't make fun, obviously. Let them know you're a resource, you're a safety net for them if they need like housing or transportation, or if you want like me to be there when you like leave, for example, I'll be on speed dial for you, essentially. Instead of just saying, why don't you leave? Why don't you do this? Are you addicted to punch in the face? Not supportive friend behavior here. So do that, offer yourself up as a resource rather than, make it fun.